All right. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've been back. Gotta love the singing by Handsome Shrek. But this is Shorter in Person, along with Handsome Shrek today. We don't have Young String Bean and Nature Boy. No idea what those guys are. That's I guess that's a thing. Maybe they're just done with us because we've bluffed them so many times.
It's what deuces.
Tired of us. But we are here. It's been a while, I guess. Shit. A few weeks.
More than a few weeks.
You gotta excuse us, or you gotta forgive us. We do our best. We have great intentions. We talk about doing this often, and then things just happen. Life happens. But now that you guys are here, I'd like to just let everyone know that Handsome Shrek, I'm quite upset with you right now.
Oh yeah?
Oh yes.
Why is that?
You had one freaking job today. Folks, he had one job. Now, I've started the Ultimate Portion Fix with 21-day fix real-time workouts. So we started that today. I'm a day behind, but that's okay. I was out of town.
Day late, dollar short.
It happens sometimes, right? But bought a nice salad and no dressing. Young, handsome.
It's the best way to eat your salad.
No dressing?
No dressing.
Well, hold on a second. Hold on. The actual best way to eat it is with just a little bit of oil and vinegar. So, Handsome Shrek goes down to the Subway, and I asked him to do one thing for me. Bring back some oil and vinegar.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And would you know this sumbitch goes down to Subway, gets himself a sub, I assume.
No sub. Just a little snack here and there. Got myself some Dr. Pepper.
You hear this, folks?
The exact opposite of you doing that.
Yes. So he's going the opposite way. 21-day fuck it. That's what he's on.
That's exactly what it is. A 21-day bucket.
But I asked him to bring back oil and vinegar, and he comes back empty-handed. I mean, there's really no excuse for it, but I'm interested to hear, how the hell did that happen?
Well, you see, it was against my current diet plan to pick up some oil and vinegar for dressing. Completely against my diet plan. Now, quite honestly, there was a lot of raging psychos in there today.
Well, the Subway, that tends to draw out the raging psychos, to be honest with you.
Dude, I was leaving there, and I thought this guy was holding the door for me. I think he was just trying to check inside the door himself because he was hungry.
Mm-hmm.
And completely throw you off with his looks. He's wearing like a suit, nice suit and all. He opens the door, he does like a fake juke step, and I'm like, okay, I guess you're coming in and not let me out. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go. And I was like, thank you. And he peeks his head in and goes, what the fuck, motherfucker? And walks away.
Wow.
Yeah. He can't stand the fact that there's a 10-person line in Subway at lunchtime.
Oh, yeah, we can't have that.
How dare
How
they?
dare you?
I'm so hungry.
I need my fucking flatbread.
Well, what he really needed was, I think he was commenting on the fact that I didn't have oil and vinegar in my hands.
Should have known.
And he just kind of lost it. He also wanted some oil and vinegar for his salad.
He was a part of the entourage, and
Yeah.
he knew,
Yep.
this son of a bitch.
Yep. And then he's like, he took advantage of sweet old entourage.
That's what you do. So now my salad is still sitting over there. Eventually, I'm going to go and
Hey, it's pretty healthy without any dressing on
eat
it.
it. I do have some vinegar at my desk, but nothing to mix it with. So maybe I'll just do a light sprinkling of the vinegar on, and we'll see how that goes. But so that's what young handsome Shrek has done to me today, folks. And I mean, I'm a forgiving person, just like we want you all to be forgiving for us for not, doing a podcast lately. I'm a forgiving person, so I will forgive him. Just won't forget.
I know it's called forgive and forget.
Oh, forgive and forget?
Yeah.
The old F&F situation?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. There it is,
Forgive
folks.
and
Done.
forget.
Done. I have forgiven, and I am going to forget about it. I'm only going to bring it up once, maybe twice, 3 times a week from here. In perpetuity, that means forever. Perpetuity. Someone let us know what that word is. They say it on Shark Tank all the time. It means forever. And perpetuity. Perpetuity.
Perpetual.
Perpetually. Perpetuity. Yeah.
That.
That. Just don't ask us to spell it. Cause
hey, well, if we're billionaires too sitting in Shark Tank, we can make up words too. Just because you're rich don't mean you can just invent the English language over there. I'm pretty sure it's a fake word.
Well, we might have to go to the Google on that. Maybe we'll ask Siri or something. What does this word mean?
It's got to be the word.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not an idiot, guys.
Really? But yeah, so hell, what's been going on in your life? What's up with you?
What's up with me?
Yeah. Is everything good? Are you happy?
What day is it? I don't even know.
That's a great question. I don't either. Maybe Tuesday?
I mean, I can't. It's been a whirlwind of a year. I mean,
It has been. We're already in April.
Have we had a podcast since I came back from the cruise?
Yes. Matter of fact, I think that was the last podcast we had when you came back from the cruise. So just think about that.
How about that? I'll tell you what. This past weekend, went to see the good old Cherry Blossom Festival.
Yeah, how was that?
I will tell you, I guarantee you, no one has ever seen DC more crowded in the history of DC.
Really?
I mean, you think about it. They had a Nats game going on.
Mm-hmm.
You had the Cherry Blossom Festival going on. You have NCAA March Madness going on.
That's right. And WWE was there last night.
And WWE.
Yeah.
And it was peak bloom for the Cherry Blossom Festival. Or at least April 1st was supposed to be the projected peak bloom.
Mm-hmm.
But peak bloom is, 70% bloomed?
I've never seen the cherry blossoms. I know, sad.
Mm.
I lived in the area my entire life and I've never seen it.
So you want to hear some fun ignorance that I had? Well, ignorance is bliss, but we're over
Yes,
there.
it is.
We're over there. We go to the Cherry Blossom Festival. Me and the wifey and her younger sister and her younger sister's significant other boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
We all take a nice little trip. Traffic awful, obviously. But it's like, oh, well, the cherry blossoms were gifted to the U.S. in 1912 from Japan, 3,000 of them. So I was like, well, it's Asian, so let's go, while it's 1,000 people out here, let's go to the Freer Art Museum and check out more Asian stuff. And I'm like, this is great, this is perfectly matched up. But no, we're checking out the China dynasty empresses, completely different countries. I'm like, this is great. We got the cherry blossoms and the empresses. And just me being ignorant, nope. Guess what? China and Japan, not the same.
Not the same. Lord have mercy.
Oh, man.
But you had a great time, right?
Absolutely. I swear, and I'm afraid to talk about it right now, because I'm afraid I'm going to get hacked by the Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
I already had a missed phone call where it was a voicemail left, all in Chinese, because some little old lady, she's probably she's Asian. If she looked old, she's probably 146.
Can you say any more racist shit today?
What I'm saying is, she ages very well, and her daughter brought her from China. They both came over for this grand opening of this Empress exhibit.
Mm-hmm.
She, in as broken of English as possible, but she was trying her damnedest, was basically spilling that her daughter surprised her with a trip to D.C. for that exhibit to see their culture, because in their country, you need to basically be rich to be able to see something that we get to see for free.
Really?
In the Smithsonian, because it's a class system.
Wow.
So unless you are rich enough and or of a proper class, you don't get to see the Empress's headdress.
Wow, that is interesting.
How about that?
Yeah. So they had to come all the way here just to see something that
is part of their culture.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm. And it was free here. She was so excited. She was going around telling everybody. But I'm pretty sure that now that I'm spilling the beans on a dictatorship, I'm going to be hacked over here.
Yeah,
Discredit them. Discredit them. Don't listen to this podcast.
Yeah. Thanks. The SCD broadcast. We just came back, and now we'll be gone again. So you guys can catch us in another 2 months, maybe. It'll be an underground podcast. We'll be talking through muffled doors.
On the next podcast, we'll talk about Russia.
Yeah, let's just keep it going. Oh, man. I love it. I love it. That's good stuff. Well, this weekend I was actually up in Indiana traveling with my basketball team, Baltimore Shuckers, for those of us who don't know, or those of you who don't know. But we went up to Fort Wayne and then Indianapolis. So we played 2 games this weekend. Unfortunately, we lost them both. We played really well on Saturday, not so much on Sunday. But again, we had a great time. It's always fun to travel with the guys, especially we had one guy. It was his first time flying ever, and we have an entirely pretty much new team. So lots of rookies and lots of guys just having their first road trip. So that was a lot of fun to get with those guys and
to Indy, huh?
Yeah.
Run into anybody you knew since we went to the old summit at Indianapolis?
Oh, absolutely. My good friend Mac.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
I remember Mac. I remember him quite well.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I tell you what, I put out an SOS for donuts because, again, for those of you who don't know, the only double D's I like, donuts and Doritos. Gotta have them, right?
I thought you were going a different way there. I thought you were going Dunkin' Donuts.
Donuts and Doritos. Gotta have them. Now, every time I travel somewhere, I have to find the best donut spot in that place. Or a donut spot. Preferably not anything a chain, not like you said, a Dunkin' Donuts or anything like that, but a local, homemade, specialty donut shop. And there is one in Indianapolis. And we tried to go to it a couple years ago, but this place is so popular that the line is out the door and around the corner. It was pretty late after a game, so we just said, screw it, not going to do it. Well, when I got there on Sunday, I put out an SOS to all my Indianapolis friends. Hey guys, I'm in town. Somebody go get me some damn donuts and bring them to me. And wouldn't you know it, our good buddy Mac went, got the damn donuts, and brought them to me. Now that, my friend, is a real friend. Everyone needs a friend like that, I gotta tell you.
I tell you what, man. He went out of his way and got you them donuts. And that was completely out of his way. I was going down the subway. And I still didn't get the oil and vinegar.
Just that fast, I forgot about it. Now I'm mad again.
Forgive and forget, he didn't. Forgot
it. You son of a bitch. You know how to hurt me. You cut me deep, Trek. You cut me deep.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Lord. So, oh, man, I tell you. But, yeah, so we had a great time. Coming back yesterday was quite interesting. The flight was scheduled for 6 o'clock, so we were supposed to get back here at 7:30. The car rental spot opens up at 4, as does the ticketing and everything at the airport. So we dropped the guys off at the airport, I think at 3:45, something like that, so they could get in, and we went to drop the cars off. Waited for the rental car place to open, when it opened, it was kind of weird. It was the bus driver was driving one of the other bus drivers around to open up the gates and let us in and everything. So we get on the bus, and he's like, "Oh man, you guys are so lucky that that we had a key to the place, because I don't know where the security guard is. He's supposed to be here to open it up, but we don't know where he is. So we just had to open it." Like, okay.
Did
So,
you guys put out like an APB missing person?
Yeah,
report?
like what the hell? You know, this is weird. But so he takes us to the airport. Now theirs is a little bit different, and I guess this is kind of sort of good to know once we go back. But the shuttle doesn't take you to the actual terminal where the planes are. It just drops you off at a spot, and from that spot, you got to get your ass on over to the terminal and ticketing and everything, right?
Oh, shit.
So he drops us off, and we go walking. We get all the way to Southwest. And we notice our guys are still in line. I'm like, well, what the hell? We dropped you off half hour ago. How are you still in line? How are you still checking? Well, come to find out that the Southwest people were late opening up the ticket. So that was all a little funky. We get everything, starts going towards the gate. Everybody, of course, you know, it's super early. Let's go try to find something to eat. Half of the food places were closed. The one place that had breakfast, one of the bagel places, was all the way in Terminal B. So we had to go back down, go to Terminal B, grab something, come all the way back. We get on the freaking plane. Okay? So we get on there, we're sitting. We taxi out to the runway. Next thing you know, the engines just turn off. Shut down. Like, okay, this is odd. The pilot comes on. Now, this is where I should have known something was funky. You can never, ever understand what the hell they're saying when they crack that microphone open.
Mm-hmm.
To this day, yesterday, you could hear everything clear as day. Hey, guys, sorry. But there's a problem with the computer system. that determines the weights and balances on the planes. So we're waiting for that system to come up. Once everything is good to go, we can take off. So we wait around another 10 minutes. He comes back on, fires up the engines. Like, all right, cool, we're getting ready to go. He's like, well, they don't know how long this is going to take, so we're going back to the terminal. Now, when we get back to the terminal, if you want, you can get off the plane and stretch your legs. Now, I ain't never heard this in my life. I always thought that if you get off the plane, they got to take everybody off the plane, take the bags back out, security risk. Not yesterday. You can get off the plane if you want, stretch your legs. We prefer you didn't get off the plane because we don't know how long this is going to take. So if everything is fixed and we're able to go, we can get out of here
You're
quickly.
Gone.
So we get back to the terminal. They offer anybody who wants to get off. No, of course, nobody wants to get off. Like, what the hell?
No.
Why would you do that? So the gate attendant comes down. He's like, sorry for this, but the system has gone down, and we don't know how long it's going to take. We don't know what's going on, but we're going to check and see if you get some sort of compensation for this. So now I'm like, okay, I don't mind sitting around if you're going to give me a little something. So he goes up, comes back like 20 minutes later. He's like, you know what? This is a system-wide thing. It ain't just Southwest. It's Delta, it's American, it's everybody. No one can move. All planes are grounded. So, of course, at this point, he's like, all right, what the fuck's going on now? Hey, listen. Listen. Tell me the truth. Do I need to get up off of here or what? Do I need to go back to the rental place, get my car back, and drive on back home? Because I'll do that. But we sat there another, 25, 30 minutes. Then they fired up and we got the hell on out of there. But it was just interesting how all of that went down. I have no idea what this computer system is. But, of course, when we got to the office, I looked it up and it was like a national thing that this system went down and all flights were grounded. So
it's probably because I had a conversation with that little Chinese lady and that.
Always you.
Yeah.
You sure she was Chinese?
100%. Not to be confused with the Japanese cherry blossoms. Which, funny thing with that, we're taking all these pictures. We think we're in front of some cherry blossoms. No, we're in front of like apple blossoms.
There's a difference?
There's one. It looked like almost like a lotus, and it's like not cherry blossoms, just slightly different color and slightly different petal or something. I don't know. I'm like, man. Well, these look. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, we just took a whole bunch of pictures posing with these things, but it's good. It's all good. We got the cherry blossom. Went around the tidal basin. It's all good.
Did you post them all and hashtag cherry blossoms and just fuck up everything? Or?
Oh well, no hashtags on them. It was just like, these are just cool trees. That's how we posted it.
Nice. All right.
Oh man.
Well, that is that. This is just a real quick one for today. We will do these more regularly, and maybe one day we'll actually have an actual topic for you guys. You can also give us topics, some things you want us to talk about, because we'll do it.
We're pretty good at debating.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, like the masters at it.
Oh, I see what you did there. But that is that. We are out of here. So, tell them good night, Shrek.
Good night, Shrek.
Peace.